Hey, Hopevale, Amber Knieling here. I am on staff here at Hopevale, and I am here to bring you another e-bulletin. But today, I'm not doing it by myself. I have with me my cohorts, my coworkers, my teammates, my partners in crime, the best thing that's ever happened to the media team. Sorry, Pete. I have Lisa Stockmeyer and Emily Rohde. How are you ladies doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
It's been a solid work day for sure. So I'm so blessed to be here with you both.
That's why we make the media team work right there. So this is the first time that we have ever done this, us three. So we're a little giggly, but that's okay. You know,
This is life with the media team.
This is life.
Pete loves it.
He does.
Yes.
But we are here today to let everybody in a little bit behind the scenes of media team, a couple of things that one thing that we do that they might not know about. And that is our 168 stories. So we have this awesome 168 logo right here. And some people might not know what that's about because it's kind of from a couple years ago. So my first question is to Lisa.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
What does 168 mean?
So 168. Yes, this was a couple years ago, wasn't it? It doesn't seem like that long ago. So there was we had a whole sermon series on it. It was wonderful. But if I could just sum it up, it's the thought that we are not just living for Jesus for the 1 hour that we're at church. There's 168 hours in the week, and we live our lives with people out in our community. The website even says this: faith is an action, and we need to spend every one of those hours, minutes, seconds living for Jesus. And just how do we want to show up in our people groups and our community groups, living out Jesus? So that's 168.
You pass. Good job. You may stay.
Thank goodness.
Just kidding. So we were then, as a media team, our job, right, is to try and communicate these things, promote these things, tell stories about these things in a creative way. So Emily, can you tell me, because you are a vital part, everybody, this is the author of the 168 stories right here. So you're a vital part in our 168 stories. So I have two questions for you. Number one is, and maybe this really happened way more quickly than I'm thinking, but how did 168 stories kind of originate? Because I'm sure you were a little bit into that process. So that's question number one.
Okay.
Like, you were just like, I like to write. Let's write down some stories. Let's do some stories, right?
I honestly don't remember how it came about. Like when I started here, I was hired as Pete and Adam's assistant, and we didn't have a media team. So in 2019, when the media team formed, I don't know if it was kind of then that I was like, hey, I love to write. If I can do that, let me know. Or if it I honestly don't remember.
Because I don't remember either.
No, it seems everything before 2020.
God said, Emily writes.
Everything before 2020 seems like
Emily.
a double lifetime ago.
Yeah.
So good question. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Okay. TBD on that.
No
peeps.
answer.
Nobody knows. Wah, wah. Okay, but you are a vital part in the 168 stories. So I was wondering if we could go a little bit behind the scenes and what is kind of your process with the 168 God stories?
So I usually hear from a group life leader or somebody on staff, hey, this person has an awesome story. I'd love to tell it. Would you want to sit down with them and hear their story? And so it's just as simple as that. Like, we plan a time to meet. It's usually the person that connected us will come too, so that the person that I'm writing about is more comfortable telling their story to somebody
Sure.
that they've never met. But we sit usually in a circle like this, and I have a recorder, not like a video recorder, just audio, so I can remember like and go back and listen to it. But then we just have a conversation about that person's life and how God's been working in their life. And from there, I kind of sort it out, and I'll like transcribe it onto, not paper, onto digital paper. What's that?
It's called a computer.
A Word document.
Yep.
Really quick, remember when you thought you had to be on the internet? Sorry. I love you very much.
Oh my God.
So I'm not the most technical on the team, but so I transcribe it, and then I basically kind of treat it like a puzzle where I'll like cut and move stuff and add to it and try to like refine the wording. And a lot of it is, I think, is God. It's the Spirit is guiding me in my gift and showing me what God wants to tell through this story. So it's not like it's just me doing it. I really feel like it's God. And it's really cool to be a part of that.
That was beautiful.
Thanks.
Oh, that was great. So we've done probably like 10, maybe 10 stories. If you would like, if everyone would like to see some of those stories or read them rather, they are on our website. And that is, I should know this. This is at hopevale.org/168.
Yep.
When anyone is ready to hand out races, they know which staff member remembers the most things.
Oh, this is why we have Lisa, right? Okay, so hopevale.org/168. All of our stories are on there. Do you guys have like a favorite story of what we've done so far?
I really liked Kimberly's story. That was very beautiful. I won't share it because it's a read. You want to read it.
That was also
Definitely.
my favorite as well.
Yeah, it's very powerful. She has a wonderful story, and she's a wonderful person. And I don't even know if she still lives around here. I think she moved. But if you have the honor of meeting Kimberly, it's a wonderful experience for sure.
She did move, I want to say, to like the Jackson area, but that was my favorite too. It's hard to pick because they were all incredible in their own way.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
That one was just like, in a very good way, dramatic,
yeah.
but in a really good way. So I really enjoyed that as well. I wish we could talk about it, but you're right. We shouldn't. You should just go read it, everybody. So, okay. Favorite thing about working on the media team, and then we will conclude our time here together today.
Well, that was very I wasn't prepared.
I know. I'm so sorry.
My favorite thing is the just the love on our team and the laughs and the camaraderie.
Maybe you don't deserve a raise after all.
Oh my gosh, the camaraderie and the friendships. And I mean, that sounds like, oh, everyone says that, but it's true. And it's not as true for everyone else. It's just true for us. So.
Especially the humility of all of our teammates is one of my favorite things. I would say the ability to use our God-given talents to share his word and what he's doing in people's lives in different ways. I think that's my favorite part, even though I love you guys. Maybe it's a two-way tie.
Yeah.
That was probably,
You didn't talk
that
about
was a much
Jesus,
sweeter
Lisa.
answer. I know. Sorry.
It's a two-way tie.
I mean, so our team is pretty cool. We are like a family here, so it is really nice. And that is obviously a great thing about our team. But I also think that it's really cool that we get to capture a lot of those moments and that people trust us with that. Like I was telling Nate the other day, one of my favorite events that we do each year is the worship in the park in Bay City.
Oh, yeah.
The outdoor night of worship, because it's like we have both Saginaw campus and Bay City campus pretty much come together, and everyone is so involved in that worship, and we get to go and film some of that, and we get to really capture people's hearts, I feel like, during that event. And that is one of my favorite things ever that we do. And like I said, the fact that they trust us with it and they're allowing us to see that part of them. And the more and more we get involved in events and in media and things like that, the more they trust us, I feel like. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for allowing us to capture some of these moments, because it's been beautiful and we see God through them even as we're working too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's
Absolutely.
so much fun. So I would like to close by saying, again, visit our website, hopevale.org/168. We have a new story that Emily just wrote a couple of weeks ago. It's about Adam Whitehurst, and he has a wonderful story that he is so excited to share about. Is there any thing that you want to say about that story?
Oh my gosh, that was an incredible story to sit down and listen to, and an honor to be able to tell. And he was so thankful when he got to read it and share it with his coworkers. And it was a very humbling experience to hear what he had to tell, because he's been through some crazy stuff in his lifetime so far. So I'll just leave it at that and check out his story.
Mm-hmm. So if you have any stories that you want us to tell, please get in contact with us. You can email any of us. All of our emails are on the website, or catch one of us on a Sunday morning. We'd love to tell your story. But also, just a reminder to live 168. So go through your week living Jesus, showing love, so that we can be a better world. Better world. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
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 Are we supposed to be smiling at anything?
I don't know. I just
go like
that's
this.
my
Hold on.
camera. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Okay,
Are they gone? Are the people leaving? Good. 'Cause my cheeks are killing me.
I don't know what you're saying.
It's from Toy Story.
Oh. Emily, do better, please.
Yep, that's good. Okay.
Do better than you were previously doing, and then that'll be better.
What's going on with me?
Well, I muted you because you were chewing.
Oh, because I was chewing a mint.
Because you're disgusting.
Right. I got muted.
Just get it out. Get it all out.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.